Alright, hello everybody.
Whoa.
So, a few things changed. In the off time, I ended up actually beating it and played for a few minutes on hard mode. Um, let's see if we could actually beat it again on stream.
You used a Game Shark, I know it.
Is there any,
Cheating?
cheating thing for...
Not that I know of, actually.
I feel like Game Shark kind of stopped at, PS2 or something, whatever it was.
Well, Action Replay was a thing.
Oh yeah, that ended up, replacing Game Shark, didn't it?
Yeah, and that was for, the GameCube and stuff.
Oh.
I don't know if it went any further than that. But, I mean, GameCube was PS2 era as well. Where'd that shit go?
Alright, let's get this bird bastard.
So last time we streamed, I kept getting sidetracked and then forgot to tell the story about the whiskey.
Oh!
You remember that?
Yeah, what?
So here it is. Boom. George Dickel.
George Dickel. I've never had that.
I hadn't either. And
Is it good?
Well, so the story goes, I was just talking about getting whiskey at work. Okay, I'll let him talk.
Alright, continue.
Oh, okay. I was talking about getting whiskey at work, and one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, you should try this. It's my favorite whiskey. It's George Dickel." And he might have pranked me because it's not good. It's kind of crappy.
I've definitely never heard of it. I'm not sure if I've even seen it.
I have seen it a lot. It's really a generic type of label. So it kind of blends in. So you just you're like, no, I'd rather get something.
What color is it? Can we see the color?
It's can you?
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a sour mash 8-year. But I don't know. I think he might have been pranking me. Because he said himself, I don't drink often, but when I do, I like to drink George Dickel.
He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know. Maybe
it could be to each his own, but it's really bad.
No, it's not even really bad. It's just not great.
Okay.
But I'm about to have some.
How much did a bottle cost?
This bottle, the 8-year was $20-ish. And then they had a 16 or a 12. That was $35.
I'll see if I can find it. I'm kind of curious now.
Because I was saying my price range for whiskey is usually around Evan Williams price, and he's like, yeah, that's about the same. It's good comparable price to the flavor. I don't think he has. I think he's just wrong, or he was intentionally
You, sir, are incorrect.
It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Ravenbeak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer instinct.
Killer instinct?
Since then,
yeah.
Your metamorphosis
We need another one of those.
It can no longer be controlled. You are now a Metroid, Samus Aran. Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy.
You should rule the galaxy.
There is no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers.
As in how I want you to. Dun dun dun.
Faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple. I consider your performance here on ZDR highly satisfactory. As I hoped, it has even awakened your Metroid powers. I was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything. Submit and offer up your power. My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy. Fulfill your destiny, Samus. This is an order. Disobedience will not be tolerated.
Does she like not remember her parents, or is she adopted or something?
Right. I mean, I don't know if they've ever said anything about her backstory or what her deal
I
was.
feel like they haven't. Like, cause like, I mean, you don't usually know who the parents are of your main character, like, unless it's important. Apparently, it's kind of important here.
Aww.
Like, we knew that Luke didn't have his dad, or at least he was dead-ish. We had some kind of information on him. Hey, you're rocking his socks.
Mess him
How many,
up!
how many more phases after the wings does he have? Oh, no, you were able to get him down to after his wings.
Yeah, that's essentially the last one.
Oh, good. See, that's not that bad.
Like, there's a little mini phase afterwards, but it doesn't really count. Like, I don't think you can really lose.
Oh, I have an idea of what it could be.
But
Well,
I hit that, I swear.
how long after we stopped streaming did you have to try to be able to beat him?
Oh, I basically just tried once.
See, there is some kind of extra difficulty even when no one's watching if you're streaming.
I don't know.
Although sometimes, honestly, like
Maybe some kind of like concentration factor.
Yeah, but sometimes like with stuff like this or puzzles or whatever, if you're stumped, you do need to stop for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and like take a break.
Yeah. Like, I've definitely had multiple...
One thing I was curious about with, like, sequences like this is does it actually matter how many times I hit him, or is it just following through the sequence?
I feel like it because you can stop shooting and she'll stop hitting him.
Yeah.
So I feel like it does, like, a certain amount of damage regardless, and then it does extra damage however much you shoot him. But yeah. Either way, it's definitely a good thing to be doing. But yeah, anyway, I can think of multiple different like hard parts of video games that I had to like put down or like just like wait the day and then come back and like I was thinking about it the whole rest of the time or eventually like the solution just popped into my brain and I'm like, all right, there it is, and then you know one trial is all it takes. I think that's just a human thing for any kind of problem, really.
This time it's not going very well.
Not terrible, you should still do it. You don't even have half-life. Sometimes he charges a lot longer than otherwise.
Yeah, if he has like a clear shot, he'll basically fire on you immediately.
Oh, so the charging isn't actually charging, it's just targeting.
He's just, yeah. He's like trying to wait.
Yeah. Got his number.
Never did quite figure out what to do with that thing.
Frieza ball! Oh, man.
Ugh.
So, the only thing I can say is that the openings are in the same spot every time. So just memorize the open areas. But it looks like you're gonna get him either way. Fuck this guy.
No, not this time.
Oh boy. Whoa. My god. Oh, that was so close.
Now, I think last time when I did actually beat him at that part, I had most of my life.
But you had like one more hit until
Until the thing died?
Yeah, and then you were able to get some life back.
Yeah.
You're hanging on real good though. I mean, you didn't get your ass kicked. It was a good fight. Your aiming has gotten a lot better too.
Well, without the delay, like after turning on game mode, it's like night and day.
Even still, aiming is hard, I would say, in this game compared to others.
It's a bit overly sensitive.
Like, I really wonder if it's that, or if it's like, did they mean it to make it sensitive like that, or is it just like the nature of the thumbstick we're using? Because it is kind of a small one, but I don't know if that matters.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's like a configurable parameter.
Hmm.
Where were those things anyway?
Wing enclosures. They must have been, like, cramped. These wings got flap. Oh boy.
Bonk.
You're not Sonic. Huh. I wonder what attack it would like overpower the other, like in Smash Brothers. Would Samus's screw attack to like cancel out just a basic jump attack from Sonic? It feels like it should. Or even like homing attack.
Nah. the timing on that attack is so long.
Yeah. How hard to anticipate. Ugh. Nice. Jesus. I think he's angry. Oh. Space Daddy's the worst.
That is so cheap.
Did you make it to any of the extra quest stuff in Final Fantasy VI?
Extra quests? What do you mean?
Oh
No, I literally played it for like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just left Narshe.
Narshi. Wham!
Bonk.
Wow, that didn't actually even hurt all that bad.
Yeah, it's kind of random sometimes.
Oh. Like most things, at least take out one of your tanks.
Yeah.
Almost empty one.
Yep, just dash right into him.
It's all part of the plan. I think he can leave that on for different amounts of times, too. Nice. Yeah.
Pissed him off.
Angered him.
Okay, I think this is it.
Where we started this whole shit off.
Bonk, bonk.
Oh boy. These days gonna get whacked. Not gonna work. Freaking out. Good work. Whoa. She got ultra armored. She's all like chitined.
Mm. Lord.
You got X'd. You got X'd, fucko. X gonna give it to you. So there's no Ridley in this game? What the fuck? Holy shit. Wow. Here. You might have to throw on a KO Ken multiplayer. But he's still coming. Boom!
Yeah, so this was like the last part. I'm
Oh man.
not really sure if you can lose there. Probably if you do nothing.
Underwhelming a little bit. I mean, because like, yeah, at the end of like Super Metroid, you get that giant laser thing, and it's more fun to use than that.
Well,
Than that was there, because like it's an actual thing. Oh, okay, you still have it. The Hyper
Beam. But the thing that doesn't make sense is why is the planet exploding?
That actually doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it is customary.
It is customary
in a Metroid game. I guess that's the only reason.
Because you didn't really do anything to the planet.
You just crashed a platform, didn't you? I mean, did it like happen to crash on the planet's like power factory or something?
Power factory.
I thought that was down in Cataris. They build power there. Assemble it hand by hand. Now that Samus is a Metroid, I bet the next game is going to be called Metroid Samus Aran. Like, it actually could happen. How dreadful, says Circuitry. This is him beating the game, by the way, so after this, no more dread. Oh, hide your excitement. We're gonna move on to Final Fantasy after this. Because we just can't get enough of that.
Doop, 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 doop. Run into your ship.
We're gonna do a ROM hack of Final Fantasy VI. In preparation, we're just it's like gonna be like a time placeholder until the pixel remaster of Final Fantasy VI comes out on Steam.
Mm-hmm. And like, how's he even there? He was killed by Beak Bastard, and then copied by the X.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. So what happened to Samus? She became fused with Metroid DNA, and she looked like that until just now, and I guess they fixed her.
Yeah, you absorbed the X and it fixed you, because...
Sure, cancel out? Yeah, I mean, the planet's blowing up for no reason, so why...
Yeah, also the planet just blew up for no reason, so...
Yeah.
There's no need to question these things.
We've
already gone too far.
Whatever.
It sounds like a solid story. Yeah, up until the end, it's...
No, actually, that was a little bit questionable right there. It's like, why did any of that happen just now? Like, the last enemy you missed it turned out to be your father. The Ravenbeak, the main dude who's been fucking with you the whole time. He's like, yeah, I'm your space daddy, and I want you to obey me or I'll kill you and clone you to make an army of you. Which makes me want to listen to Bjork.
Bjork.
You know that song she has, Army of Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I'm glad we're past this one, though. This one was giving you some trouble.
It was taking kind of longer than it should have been, which I don't think it really was that long. It's just we don't stream as often as we used to.
That's true. But also, you don't really like this game, apparently.
It's not really that fun. It's more tedious.
Whatever. Well, we're through it. How was the little bit of hard mode that you played?
Oh, I didn't get far enough to actually have it be hard.
Oh,
The enemies didn't seem any harder.
Mm.
They died with the same amount of shots as I remember.
It's probably the only thing is that you
But-
just take more damage, probably.
Yeah, I could see that just being annoying. You basically just get one shot.
Which I think is kind of a dumb way to do hard mode nowadays. Like back then, back in the day, it was kind of, acceptable.
It's
But,
sort of like the cop out. They're like, okay, let's just
Yeah.
make it do obscene damage. And
Nowadays,
That's one way
hard
to do
mode
it.
should mean more than just upping
Damage,
damage or
yeah.
like enemies' HP or something like
Yeah.
that. It should definitely be like a whole.
There's a
really
time and
entire
place for
thing
it.
to it. What?
There's a time and place, like
Uh,
video, like RPGs
yeah.
that have hard mode. It's like, okay, you have this like boss with crazy amounts of HP.
Hmm.
Like Final Fantasy is notorious for that.
Right. And yeah, some of those fights are just painful.
You know,
But like the hard mode that we played, they did more than just give them HP, like extra HP. It was like added status effects and this and that, extra modifiers on how you can even beat them.
Yep.
That stuff's cool.
Like it actually, you would essentially have to approach it with a different strategy other than just like get hit less than before.
Yep. Do better.
Yeah.
I do wonder if we're going to be able to get through all of this hack before the remaster comes out, but if we do, I have no problem playing the same game twice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just live in Final Fantasy VI land for like the rest of the next half a year or so.
It's a nice place.
I like it there.
I like
I
it
know where
there.
everything is. I know what merchants sell what I need.
Well, with this one, Final Fantasy sucks. No, that's not the one we're playing. We're playing a different one. Soul Reaver. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I have to dust off the Saturn.
She has been waiting for some Soul Reaver, which we'll have to get to.
She has.
But I think we do need to do it in Final Fantasy. Oh, but during that, I want to talk to you, Circuitry, about what game I'm going to be playing next on Sundays, since I'm done with Final Fantasy. But we'll wait for that.
Oh, so I don't think we talked much about the bike.
Oh yeah, to do tell, Ben, you got a new toy.
New toys.
Freaking Death on Wheels.
It's literally Death on Wheels. It's a Yamaha R1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1000cc bike. It has like 180 horsepower.
Just
It's unnecessary. Like
put wings on that thing.
it'll take off without wings. It's a legitimately scary bike.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like if you accelerated too hard, it would wheelie.
Oh yeah, it'll wheelie no matter what.
Oh my god! Better be careful, you asshole. $17 hours. Oh, that was probably the whole, like, if you beat it in a shorter amount of time thing, you should probably be more naked. Or, I mean, not naked, but, like, less armor and more Zero Suit.
Yeah, I think there's the Zero Suit thing. I think you have to beat it in 4 hours.
Keeping 4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours or less than 4 hours and you get it. But the reason this took so long was because I suck, and I collected all the items.
Fuck that, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours. So I think you get something for like 4 hours, then if you do it under 8, there's another thing, and then if you do it over 8, you get this one. I think it's like a full suit, helmet, and then Zero Suit.
I'm just gonna look up the video. Well, I don't care about what it takes, I'm not gonna try to do it.
So we could take a quick look at hard mode. You want a YSR 50 bike? Those things are awesome. It's a little pocket rocket.
Oh, there's like all kinds of cool artwork and stuff that you can unlock, though.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
What made you think of a YSR 50 circuitry?
Probably her favorite bike.
It's your favorite bike? I mean, that's an awesome bike.
I would assume.
It's a little pocket rocket. Look it up if you haven't seen it.
I think I have seen it before. Let me look it up, though.
It's for like little tiny humans.
Jeez, it is tiny. Looks like it'll kill you. I do like the 1988 style there.
Hmm. Oh yes, we got that shooter. See, things died pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, they do kind of look like a light cycle a little bit. That's why you like them. It's Tron reference.
Oh, I understand.
That's silly how it would give you tips on hard mode. If you would think that you could, I can disable this by now.
Yeah, it's kind of unnecessary.
Yes. That and like we said before, the fact that they just upped enemy damage, it seems like that's lazy.
Well, their damage, I don't know if it...
Get hit by something, see how bad it is.
Well, it definitely doesn't kill me in one shot.
Oh yeah, I would hope so. But
Also,
even...
like, why... I know all these things. There's no need for this. Oh, yeah, missiles.
How do? I'll play a game.
Yeah. Clearly, I had to beat it to get to this point. I don't want to go down there.
Go down the tube.
No. Just no escape. Alright, down we go. Door, okay.
Are you
It's
Arcana?
malfunctioning.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Slide. What the fuck?
Oh, there's your arm.
You got into a fight with a T-1000.
Messed him up. Oh, that one's already dead.
Yeah, that's I had no idea what that was at first. I'm like, okay, blob with butterflies on it. Whatever. Why is it making my gun go? Then the next time you see it, it's alive, and you're like, oh, it's a brain thing. I still like it, but I am seeing more problems.
More problems with what?
The game with Metroid.
Oh, like what?
Circuitry says it doesn't seem like this game should get the Nintendo seal of quality.
Oh, really? Like
She's never liked it.
What's wrong with it?
You don't like it either.
Yeah, that's true. I have my own biases towards it. All right, should we do this Final
Yeah.
Fantasy VI mod thing?
Pull the switcheroo.
Switcherooski. All right, we'll be back momentarily.
All right. Stick around, circuitry.
Mm-hmm.